break, there's some budget impacts?
Well, there's some potential impacts that, again, I would strongly encourage your listeners to keep plugged in to our workshops, to our community feedback meetings, our regular BCC meetings, things that are on the horizon that we've got to deal with. And we talked a little bit about it as an example of the Rotunda lawsuits, unfunded liabilities. And they have a tremendous bearing on those reserves. How safe are we to release some of those for other things? Do we have to keep them in reserve, for these things? So it's important for the public to understand, and help us, give us their feedback on this stuff.
Get involved.
Get involved. Unfunded state mandates. Things are, the money valve out of Washington's shutting down on Tallahassee, and it's flowing downhill. It's not.
It's not flowing.
The money is not. We just had a successful negotiation, tentative settlement on the union. We're going to save about $1 million a year with firefighters. I'm so happy that's been completed. Hopefully it'll get approved by everybody, and we'll move ahead. It's a 3-year contract, and so that was a loose end we were worried about too. Those are long-term commitments on dollars that we needed to get some relief on. Affordable Health Care Act, Obamacare, how that's going to impact local government. Sheriff's budget. It's always a situation. I mean, there's a lot of things now. The schools are concerned about safety, obviously.
Well, they already have resource officers.
Not in all schools. Not in all schools.
Really?
Yeah, that's my understanding. So again, we've got to deal with that along with the school board, and again, keep our kids safe. But that could have some kind of an impact to our budget. It depends on how that all shakes out.
Well, the sheriff's budget has actually been coming down.
I believe so. Yeah, a little bit. And that's
still around what, 55?
50. I believe that's a good number. 55 million. Yeah. And then basically restore. The BP settlement, Restore Act. There's dollars that are going to come to Charlotte County. How much and what pots is various pots of money. Commissioner Constance, Commissioner Duffy Commissioner Constance is actually taking the lead on it. I think Commissioner Duffy is
payday, baby.
Well,
payday.
It could have a positive impact on this wastewater expansion program too. Because I think it'd be those dollars are just not going to be here. Take them.
No, it's like the lottery. You got it once, and you're not getting it anymore.
Well, that's true, but also they'll be designated for certain types of projects.
Yeah.
You just can't go use it on anything.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And then the local sales tax extension.
It's just a penny.
The interesting thing is, and I'm going to ask staff to put together the list. I think it's going to be very important for the community to understand what we were able to construct with that sales tax extension. The importance of that revenue source, and the fact that we get the other folks from the rest of the world.
The one thing I would disapprove of is the spending of money on signs to tell everybody that this is what your 1 cent paid for.
Yes, sir. I see that. I see that when the DOT does that on a state highway project.
That is a complete waste of money.
My wife just made that same comment every time we drive by one of those. So, but anyways, it's been an extremely important revenue source, and so we got to work that out for us on that initiative.
It'll be a referendum.
Oh, that's absolutely right. And it's 2014, and so it's coming right up. We've got to, I think, clearly define how we want to use that. What types of projects will be utilized that revenue source. I think there was some confusion with Placido Road last go around. If you recall, that was one of the listed road projects. I don't believe the referendum actually defined what the improvements would be. I don't remember that, or how many dollars it would be, but certainly it went down a path that certain folks in West County thought it would be a different project than it's turned out to be. Of course, we're doing Gasparilla Road now. 771 is being widened down to the South Gulf Cove area. And so anyways, I think it's important, though, that we make it clear to the voters where those dollars would be utilized. And we did okay last time, but I think there was some ambiguity, and I think that will be helpful in the whole strategy to see if the voters will want to extend it. But if they don't, it's going to be really challenging on the capital improvements programs. No doubt about it.